Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of The Crunch Season 1. Just doing a spot fishing. While this is going on, I can talk to you about what's coming up in today's episode. In today's episode, we will be working on a door for the inn, and we will begin getting the shape and foundations in place in the town hall. I've already marked out the area, which is of course crucial to building. You definitely need to mark out the area. Nothing seems to be going on over there, so we'll head over there instead. So yes, I've marked out the 15 by 25 area that we discussed in the previous episode. I've also discussed it with some of the other Crunch participants, and they like the idea of a large inn in the town centre. There's going to be a lot of work done on the town centre in the coming few episodes. Going to be building quite a few things. Why did I pull it back then? That was stupid. One more fish and then we'll get started. Now, in previous episodes I've mentioned quite regularly that I would like a horse. Now, Megan was on the server a couple of days ago. That didn't sound too promising. Well, Megan was on the server a couple of days ago, and she said she had found a plains biome with a village in it. So I start heading over to come and investigate with her, and we find a horse. We find several horses. So I used the diamond armor that I got from a where did I get that? I got it from the Nether, I think. Used the diamond armor that I got from the Nether, and tamed it, stuck a saddle on it, and now it's mine. So instead of having a very, very slow walk back to the town, we can take the horse, although it's awfully difficult to get out of double doors with a horse. So, see, look how quick it is. Quick and easy travel right here. No worrying about a minecart. There's no faffing about with kind of hunger, although occasionally your horse gets stuck for some reason. There, oh, server lag, massive server lag there. That was the issue there, and we can just kind of, just drop him off here and get his lead back on him. So I am very happy that I now have a horse. It made my day. Anyway, we're here. We are now here. I've brought lots of chests with me purely to put lots of stuff in. Because I'm going to head around here, and this is going to be kind of like my work area, so we're just going to dump all of this in here like that. We're going to stick another double chest there just in case, put that in there. Right, so now we are ready. Now before we start building, I want to look at a key design, and by key design I mean an enchanted book or an enchanted piece of paper. So basically what will happen is, that's very loud. Basically what will happen is you will walk up to the inn with your, what will be known as a key card. You'll put your key card in a dispenser or a hopper. That will be sucked into the system. If it's a valid, enchanted item, so if it's called key card level 1, because I'll make lots of them. If I do it with paper, it's nice and easy. So if it is keycard level 1, the iron door will open, you can walk on straight through. That's the idea. So I'm going to head over to the inn testing world that I have, and we are going to go and check it out. So this is it. It's not the prettiest looking thing, I admit, but it gets the job done. So what happens is, let's just have like some sort of walkway. There we go, that's a decent walkway. So you walk up to the door, door's locked, no way of getting in, but you see this dispenser. I would name this dispenser like insert key card, but I'm not going to do that, just pure demonstration. So you put your key card in, key card level 1 like that, and then the door opens, and after a certain time, which is 32 ticks, it will reset the door, and then you will have to put another key card in. Now that might be a slight design flaw, and the reason I say that is because at the minute there's no way to get that key card back. It ends up in a chest down here. So, that could be problematic. I mean, potentially we could do something like this. kind of link it up like that, and then instead have a pressure plate there, and then not have the timeout. Or maybe if we extend the timeout and still have the pressure plate. So if you do that, the doors open then permanently, and you have to physically stand on this pressure plate before it'll close. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. We might go with that instead. Right, so I am now going to move this design into this doorway to make sure it fits, and I'll be right back. Alright, and there we go. The door is in. All you have to do is walk up to it with your key card. You right click on the dispenser, which says swipe security card level 1, and then you just drop in your card, the door opens, you walk through, and then the door will close, just like that. Now to get out, all I'm going to do is just put a pressure plate there, just so it opens the door and then closes very quickly, but you'll need a key card to get back in. Now what I'm thinking is, for all the residents of the inn, I'm thinking either a chest here with key cards in that they can take with them, or alternatively there can be a key card in a chest next to their bed or above, like in the ceiling somewhere, something like that. I'm not too sure where it's going to go, but there's got to be a fair way of distributing these. And there'll also be kind of like, I don't know, like in a corner here, once this is decorated, there's going to be a maintenance patch that would just allow you to kind of get over to the area over here. It's somewhere, there it is. Just allow you, oh dear. It would just allow you to get over here so that you can you know, pick up the key cards that have ended up in here and then head out on your merry way. So I'll probably do a tutorial on this at some point. It's a fairly decent design. It's quite quick. You know, it does what it says on the tin. Basically, you just drop in an item of your choice, you know, that you choose, you filter it out, and then it will work. You see, if I drop anything else in here, it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Why aren't you being filtered? Because that's come out of there. What is this? Oh, there's one too many in here. Oh, yeah, it's because I actually put diorite in there, so that's going to have to be something that's difficult to get. Potentially, maybe, I don't know, grass blocks? Maybe like that. Yeah, that should work. So basically, I can drop anything I like in there. Diorite obviously won't let me. I can drop a shovel in there, and it's not going to do anything. Granted, it's going to clog up the item hopper, but it's, you know, it's not happening, basically. You ain't getting away with that. Right, okay, so that is that. The door is now in place. It's looking very good indeed. All you have to do, you walk up to it, you drop in your keycard level 1. It says swipe security card level 1. So you just drop it in, just like that. The door opens, you walk on in, and the door closes behind you. Absolutely perfect. And to get out, you don't need to put a key card in. You can just walk over the pressure plate rather, and out you come. But you will need a key card to get back in. So I think that is definitely the door design that I'm going to go for. It works very well, and you know, it looks fairly nice. I mean, potentially, just looking at it, I could possibly get away with doing that. No, I don't think I can actually. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Put it back. Put it back. So you get the idea. So that door is definitely what I'm going to go for. So I'm going to head back onto the Crunch server, and I'm going to build this door first so that it's still a completely sealed area from like zombies and stuff. I know stuff can get me over the fence posts, but whatever. Okay, so we're back on the Crunch server, and the door is now in place. All you do, you walk up to it, you drop in your key card, and it opens up, and then you walk straight in. I didn't think it was going to work then. I got a bit worried. I had to add an extra hopper just to get it down kind of where I needed it, and do some fandangling with the redstone, so, you know, because it's an extra layer down, these inverters weren't quite hooking up right, and, you know, all sorts was going on, but it's all working just fine. It's not as small as it could be, but, you know, there's not going to be much redstone going on underneath. There's not going to be anything going on underneath, I don't think, so you know, it's not too much of an issue. And then to get out, you just walk over it. So that is the door done. It is now back to a sealed unit. I have named these keys the in key, level 1. The reason it's like level 1 is because I'm going to devise a similar thing, but like a level 2, because over here, because we've now got horses, what I was considering was creating like a garage kind of thing. So you'd come round, and then you go down there, and there'd be a pathway there, so you can go up to the train station like that, or you can, you know, enter like a little, essentially what would be a car park, but for horses. So a stable basically, but looking more like a car park. And then it just kind of underneath here, probably up to about where this torch is in terms of, you know, space. But that'll be underneath the inn, so that'd be an interesting project. So I'm going to fill this back in, and then I'm going to get to work with placing down the frame for the inn. So I will probably time-lapse that for you, because I'm nice like that. So, let's get started. So there it is, the structure is complete. This is the first layer. Now it's just a case of filling in the edges. This side is all glass, so let's get started. Whoa. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Right, so that's it. The scaffolding for the inn is up. They are all the blocks that I've brought with me that need to go up. There's still the glass that needs to go up for the garden, and the design that we looked at in the previous video. And, all the way around the building there's got to be glass as well. So I'm going to count up how much glass we need. And then I'm going to head over to the desert to get some sand to sort out the grass. No, the grass, the glass. The glass. We're looking for glass. We're not looking for grass. I will get there in a minute. But first I'm going to kill these zombies because they're scaring my horse. You're scaring my horse. Thank you. Right, so let's head over to the desert with my trusty horse. And let's see how much sand we get. Okay, so I've just finished at the desert and... check this out! We have so much sand now. Yes, just what we need. So I'm going to stick a stack of 64 in each. And I'm going to go and top up the coal. Because the more glass we have, the better. So once this furnace array is filled up, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on down to the storage room and just store some sand forever. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Alright, so while that glass is cooking away back at my base, let's carry on with this. So we know that the corridor is too wide, so the pillar for the rooms is going to go here. And we can put that block there and make sure that, it's level and it's even and that it matches the other side, which it currently doesn't. And we've got to put that block there, and then we can go across and put the block in place for the stairway and make sure that that's in place. And then after that we can do the stairs. Once we've done the stairs, we can do the second floor and the ceiling for the room and everything else that really... Okay, so I'm fairly pleased to say that progress is being made on the inn. It's looking very, very good indeed. What have I done with the keys? There they are. Because I need to get in, but I want to go in the proper way. So, you walk in, drop your key card in, door opens for you, you walk in, closes behind you. Oh yeah. Right, so this area is going to be cyan carpet, I believe. I may change my mind, but you know, the preview that we did in the previous episode looked very good. So it probably is going to be cyan carpet. You can see there's the supports going up for the second floor, amongst other things. The glass is going in. You know, this room's ready to be decorated. Crazy. So shut that door. Up we go. Let's go upstairs. You can see that, you know, there's areas where, well, the balcony's done. The doors are in for the balcony. Doors but nothing else. So we can see out over the town hall, and we can stand here and look over the fountain that I designed in one of the first episodes. So it's looking very good indeed. As I say earlier, there's going to be a lot of changes to the town hall coming in the next few weeks. I mean, I know I want to do a few things, and I'm pretty sure that other people are doing a few things as well. So it's going to be looking pretty great once it's done. My only concern about this at the minute is because I haven't got all the resources to just build it straight up. I've got to go and like farm some wood and things like that. Is if we have a lightning storm and it strikes this place without the roof, it's going to burn down. So I'm kind of hoping that we don't have a lightning storm and it doesn't strike this building. I mean, you're thinking about it. I think that serves for a fairly decent protection against it because it's really tall. But I did bring my horse down here in the initial stages of building this and hooked it up down there with a lead. And there was a lightning storm and my horse got hit. So, you know, it is a possibility that we're going to have some damage to possibly fix when we get back to this. But not to worry. Right. I have got to go and get some more grey dye so I can have some more grey glass. So, I'll be right back with you once I've done that. Right, I've got more grey glass than... I really can't think of like a irrelevant kind of thing. More grey glass than Hartley's have jam, maybe? That kind of works. Anyway, I've got a ton of grey glass, so let's put this glass... let's put this glass in place... Yeah, I love Silk Touch. I love Silk Touch. Let's put this glass in place, and then we'll see how it looks. But I'm not going to cut. I'm actually going to talk to you about a few things. Firstly, I've noticed that the live streams are actually fairly popular, and I actually get a considerable amount more views on a live stream than I do on a video during the same time frame. So I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams, I think. I've got a couple of games that I'd quite like to play and I'd quite like to upload. One of them is a new game called The Forest. It's quite good. If you want to go and read about it, go ahead. You can get it on Steam for I think $14.99. I can't quite remember, but I do have it. So yeah, I quite want to play that. And there's also a couple of other games that I want to play. There's a game called Dear Esther. That looks to be a very interesting game. You walk through essentially a horror story but in first person, and you're reading the story, but you've got to work out you know, what actually happened, because the story is kind of fragmented and it doesn't quite fit together. Additionally, there's also another game called in fact, no, you can blow up in there, that's fine. Hello, how you doing? Right. There's also another game called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. This brand new. It's being released. I think the release date was yesterday. But it looks absolutely incredible. Similar to Dear Esther, you play a first-person perspective. You're not a professor. You're an investigator, and you basically have to piece together different elements of a murder. It's a disappearance, but there's also murder and things in it. And the twist to that is that you have some sort of psychic ability to kind of understand and recreate crime scenes, and you know, certain situations which otherwise aren't obvious. So there's quite a few games that I want to play, quite a few games that I want to upload, which, you know, opens up the opportunity to do quite a bit of streaming. So, you know, I'm quite looking forward to that. Anyway, that is my time, guys. That's all I've got time for. We will continue this in the next episode. I'm not going to touch it until I'm recording an episode again, so it won't change. Don't worry, you're not missing out. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed watching this video, I really want to find out where that spider is. If you've enjoyed watching this video, then make sure you subscribe to this channel, because there will be many more videos like this to come. Additionally, if you want to know how to build this, all you need to do is subscribe, because I will be uploading a tutorial at some point during either next week or this weekend. So, you know, if you want to check it out, if you want to find out how it works and what's going on, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and then I will be your information source forever. That's all you've got to do. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I will catch you again in the next episode.